Hi! In this video, I'll explain what each Classpad status means in the Classwise app. This should help you understand what's happening with the devices during classes and make it easier to explain how Classpads work to your students. To monitor Classpad statuses, open the Device panel. You'll find it in the top right corner of the app. Now let's go through each status one by one. Let's start with a Classpad that has no number assigned. This status shows as an X icon and the message, Pair the Classpad. If you select a specific class in the Device panel, the same status appears as No Device next to the student's name. Here, no Classpad is assigned to slot number 1. To assign one, either pair a Classpad or remove a previously paired Classpad from another slot and insert it into slot number 1. For details, see the video on connecting devices. The next status is In the Slot. This means the Classpad is connected to the control hub and sits in a specific slot in the docking station. This Classpad is ready to use. Now, you can also see the actual battery level. When you remove a Classpad from the docking station, its status changes to In Use. Note that each Classpad displays a unique color LED pattern above its buttons that matches the pattern icon shown in the Device panel. This makes it easy to identify each device on students' desks. If you hover over a specific Classpad in the Device panel, you see a bell icon and a 3-dot menu. Clicking the bell makes the selected Classpad vibrate. Clicking the 3 dots gives you additional device information or lets you forget the device, in other words, disconnect it from the control hub. Now, let's have a look at the status you see right before you start a game or quiz. Notice the new empty box. After a moment, you also see a pulsing hand on the Classpad icon and a green glow around the empty box. At this point, students confirm they're ready by pressing any button on the Classpad. When they do, the box fills in green and the Classpad status changes to Ready. Start the activity only when all students confirm that they are ready. Now, the next status. Both Claspads are paired and ready to use. The first Classpad shows In Use, which means it's outside the docking station. The second Classpad has been placed into slot 1. This happens when a Classpad is inserted into a slot that's already associated with a different Classpad that a student is currently using. The system prevents two Claspads from being assigned to the same number. This status indicates that. What should you do in this situation? There are several options. Insert the Classpad number 2 into slot 2. Insert the Classpad number 2 into another slot that isn't associated with any device. The Classpad number updates automatically, and its status changes to In the Slot. Place Classpad number 1 into slot 2 or into another slot that isn't associated with any other device. The app updates the numbering automatically. Remove Classpad number 2 from the docking station. Its status changes to In Use. If you're working with more Claspads, follow the same steps, and remember to place Claspads in their assigned slots, or in slots that are not assigned to any other device. The next status is Standby or No Connection. When Claspads aren't used for a while, they automatically enter a standby mode. If they're in the docking station, you can wake all of them by briefly pressing the button at the base of the docking station. If a Classpad is outside the station, press any button on it to wake it. If a Classpad is disconnected and can't be woken up, pair it again. The No Connection status can appear in several cases. The Classpad battery is drained. To fix this, place the device in the docking station and start charging. The Classpad is out of range of the control hub, for example, outside the classroom. Move it closer to the control hub. The Classpad was accidentally paired with a different control hub by another teacher. In that case, try pairing it again with the correct control hub. The Classpad is damaged and doesn't respond at all. In most cases, service is required. The next status indicates a low battery level. When the battery is close to empty, you see this status, and the Classpad box glows yellow. This is your clue to connect the docking station to the charger. A purple icon next to the Classpad name means that an update is available and that the device needs an update. You won't be able to run activities until the Classpad is updated. Finally, there are two statuses you may see if a game or quiz is interrupted for any reason. The first means the student has already answered. The second means the student hasn't answered yet. Knowing these statuses helps you monitor and manage Classpads more effectively. If you'd like to learn more about Classwise, check out the next videos. Thank you for your time and see you soon.